The heart, Qalb, is considered the central source of human well-being, both spiritually and physically. The Quran points to the heart as the place of faith, intention, and moral guidance. When the heart is sound, filled with gratitude, happiness, love, peace of mind, tranquility, gratitude, abundance, and elevated emotions, person's life is in harmony. When it is corrupted, filled with anger, hate, resentment, disappointment, desperation, competition, and survival emotions, both spiritual and worldly health suffer. 1. The heart as the source of health and sickness. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Indeed, there is in the body a piece of flesh, which if it is sound, the whole body is sound, and if it is corrupt, the whole body is corrupt. Truly, it is the heart." Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. This shows that the root of our well-being, physical, emotional, and spiritual, lies in the state of the heart. 2. Quranic healing through remembrance. The verse mentioned, "Ala bi dhikrillah tatma'innul qulub." Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Quran 13:28. This means stress, anxiety, and sorrow are eased when the heart remembers Allah. Peace and inner calm are not found in material wealth or worldly distractions, but in connection with the Creator. Dhikr, remembrance of Allah through words, prayer, Quran recitation, reflection, is a direct form of healing for the restless heart. 3. Modern understanding. Today's science confirms what the Quran taught centuries ago. Stress and negative emotions weaken the immune system, increase disease, and damage the body. Peace, mindfulness, and spiritual practices lower stress, stabilize the heartbeat, and support healing. Dhikr works like meditation. It calms the nervous system, slows the heartbeat, and brings mental clarity. What is the mind clarity? Let's say you going on holidays. You exactly know which flight you're gonna catch, where you're gonna stay, which place you're gonna visit, what clothes you're gonna carry. Everything is very clear as you can see them in front of you. But in these days, too much negativity and distractions in our life that caused our intention mixed up with 1,000 of things, and we lost the clarity of mind and we don't see things clearly. Tell me if you see the way clearly. Then you know where to go and how to go, by bus or by flight. And finally you reach there. But if the way is foggy and you can't see to turn left or right or go straight, what gonna happen? An accident. Namaz, dhikr, and meditation goes beyond that. It connects a person to Allah, giving deep meaning and purpose and mind's clarity. You can see the clear path right in front of you. 4. The heart as the meeting point of science and faith. Spiritual truth. A pure heart brings peace and guides the whole body. Scientific truth. A calm, grateful, and hopeful heart improves health and resilience. Thus, the Quran's teaching that real healing starts from the heart is timeless. In short, our health and sickness both originate from the state of the heart. The cure is in dhikrullah, remembrance of Allah, which brings tranquility, heals emotional wounds, and strengthens the body through peace of mind. The connection between religion and healing of the mind, body, heart, soul, business, work, family, and finances. 1. Healing as the core of religion across civilizations. Religions were not only spiritual systems, but also healing traditions. Christianity. The very word pastor comes from the Latin pastor, meaning shepherd, one who cures or tends to the soul. Early Christian communities saw healing as both spiritual and physical care. Islam. The Quran emphasizes that Allah created mankind with hearing, sight, and faculties as a test. Surah Al-Insan 76. 2. These senses are blessings, but also responsibilities, guiding humans toward righteousness and balance. Healing in Islam is holistic, spiritual purification, prayer, charity, and physical well-being. Buddhism. The teachings of the Buddha focus on curing the sickness of suffering through mindfulness, meditation, and moral discipline. Mental health and spiritual awakening were central. Indigenous and Viking traditions. Indigenous tribes of the Americas, Norse pagans, and other early peoples saw rituals, prayers, and nature-based medicine as a way to align body, spirit, and environment. Healing was communal, not just individual. 2. Religion, viz. Science in modern times. In recent centuries, many societies came to believe that religion and science could not coexist. Healing was handed over almost entirely to material science and medicine. Yet historically, religion and healing were always intertwined. Prayer, rituals, meditation, and moral guidance were part of health. Modern research is again showing the power of religious practices. Prayer and meditation reduce stress, improve mental health, and support healing. Community worship creates belonging, reducing loneliness, a major risk factor for disease. Faith-based hope strengthens resilience against illness. 3. Quranic emphasis on human creation. The Quran reminds us of the miraculous stages of human development. From a drop of sperm, nutfa, to a clot of blood, alaka, to a formed human mudha. Surah Al-Mu'minun 23, 12-14. This is both a spiritual reminder of God's power and a biological truth. It reinforces that life and health are sacred trusts. Our hearing, sight, and minds are tests, tools to be used wisely for balance and healing. 4. Return to original religious healing today. People are rediscovering what ancient religions practiced. Healing is not only physical but also spiritual. A balanced approach, combining modern science with timeless spiritual practices, brings the most complete form of well-being. Mind, meditation, prayer, and gratitude heal stress and anxiety. Heart, forgiveness, compassion, and love bring peace. Soul, faith and purpose give direction and meaning. Body, healthy living, clean diet, and discipline maintain strength. In short, religion was never separate from healing. It was only in modern times that we divided them. Now, science itself is beginning to confirm what religions taught for centuries, that healing must involve the mind, heart, body, and soul together.